There's a secret of so many people and more people than I ever imagined. This is the secret which they kept, that they feel they aren't good enough. And they keep it and they want to protect it as much as possible to not being discovered. And because of that, they're wearing a mask. They're pretending to be somehow and somebody which they aren't. And because of that, they become really lonely and lonelier than ever. And this leads into unhappiness and being really unhealthy. Now here's the thing, there's a way out. Welcome to the third episode. This is what we talk today. How is the change possible? Because there is always a possibility, right? Yeah, there is. Now, first of all, before we want to change something, we have to understand what it is, right? So now, what is that? What do you want to change? For that, you have to look. And you have to really look closely. First, look into this. Stop trying to stay in your comfort zone all the time. Stop running, stop avoiding. Look into things which are painful, which hurt you, which are not comfortable, which are just negative. So we have to face them because only then we can change them. Now, here's the thing. It looks like a big chunk I'm throwing at you and you think like, oh my God, Yasmin, are you mad? So that's too much. Come on, I can't really open that Pandora. But here's my secret. It is actually, once you look closely into this, allowing the feelings to come up, looking into the dark side, it is actually not really that bad as you expected it to be, as you ever imagined it to be. And I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. I went through that and I faced my dark sides and I worked through them. So, and if I can do it, you can do it. We know that phrase and it's true. You have it in you, you can't change it. The only question is how. Now it needs your time. It needs your dedication, it needs your willingness to go through that. Because we all want to be accepted and loved, right? We all want to live a life which is just terrific, glorious. So now guess what? Here's the thing. You have two choices. Either you wait for somebody to come and accept you and love you for who you are and how you are unconditionally, or you yourself are there for you to give it to yourself. You accept yourself and you love yourself for who you are. And number two, that choice would be very smart because it is your responsibility. It's your job, in other words, to accept yourself and to love yourself. It's nobody else's job on this earth. Now here's the thing, how to change it. Number one is trust the process. There are times when you go 3 steps forward and 1 step back. 4 steps forward, 1 step back. 5 steps forward, 2 steps back. So it's an ongoing process, but eventually you reach your destination. So trust that process and don't have unrealistic expectations. Now, as Alan Watts said, and I want to cite him, waking up to who you are requires letting go of who you imagine yourself to be. When the time is right, I want you to stand in front of the mirror and you say goodbye in a respectful but determined manner. Goodbye to your negative self. And making yourself a promise that you will do whatever is required to change. To come from the negative state of mind towards yourself to the positive, constructive way of thinking about and for yourself. And as some thoughts are coming and going, they're really fast, right? It's tough to catch them. Now here is a tool. It's a kind of meditation, a particular way of meditation, and we have also a video clip in that. It is basically becoming aware of your thoughts, identifying your thoughts, and then you let your thoughts go without lingering on them. So the next time, when you work or you drive your car or you walk your dog or whatever it is, you catch yourself thinking in a negative way about yourself or judging you in a negative way, unrespectful, etc. You say, whoa, wait a minute. And then you go into a self-talk. But before that, you just breathe. You breathe 3 times and you take your own sweet time for that. And I know these moments are not really in a good time when they're coming up, but I need you to take that time out. This is 2, 3, 4 minutes. And you, after the breathing, go into the self-talk, which is respectful, which is constructive. By the way, it is difficult to explain in all more details, but I have created a sheet for you which helps you, a guidance which helps you. And you see that link in the description below. So if you want me to help you, I would love to help you. It is also that coaching is really helpful and talking therapy is really helpful. Is it 100% necessary? No, it isn't. Because at the end of the day, you have to do the work. I can't do it for you. Nobody else can, but we can help you and guide you. We as professionals. Now, not everybody can afford it or want to have it, but as you go on your own terms, the guidance, I think, will help you also a lot. Now, what is this all about, what we talk here? It's about mindfulness. Now, if I just say, you know what? You can help yourself to become more mindful. And you say, yeah, but how? It's a big junk I'm throwing at you. So one thing can be a gratitude journal in the mornings, and you have at least 5 points you are grateful for. And not what others are doing for you or did for you, but just in general, like you woke up this morning, you have food to eat, you have a nice roof over your head, and you are secure, you're living in peace, not in war. You have maybe helpers, you have a lovely family, you are a lovable person, your body is intact and functions tremendously good, etc. And at night, I call this night journaling, you talk with yourself for 10-15 minutes, withdraw yourself from all the actions which are going around you, being undisturbed, sitting back, and 10-15 minutes, you think about how was your day. So I'm thinking, how was my day? What did I do really good? What I really respect myself for. So maybe I talked with myself in a really nice way. Maybe some other things happened which I did, right? It has to be connected with me. And second is, what didn't go so well? What would I change if I would have the chance? And third, forgive myself for whatever went wrong, however I spoke with myself, whatever other did to me. It's forgiveness. Now you tell me, whoa, Yasmin, forgiveness is such a big thing. I can't do it. I stuck up here. So not a big thing, because that's what I learned. That's what I share with you now is forgiveness is a choice. And forgiveness, and I really love that, is about letting go of your self-expectations, letting go of the expectations towards others, and to open up, to create space for new things. You open up your horizon. Now with that, I wish you a beautiful transformation. Enjoy the process, and I'm with you in this process. I would love to support you. I would love to hear from you, your comments, your questions. Let me know how is it going. And until we meet again, bye, ciao, tschüss, namaste.